pretty sure I just screen shared the wrong graphic for the opening.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, we won't tell everybody that you thought it was in an hour's time and you've only just got here. We won't say anything about that.
No, we won't talk about that. Or the fact that I just made some really delicious pasta that I'm gonna have to wait to eat now. So
Uh,
this live stream is really all about sharing higher consciousness, sharing love as just a gift for Easter. And it's a gift for the Stargate community. It's also a gift that we intend to shower out to the rest of the world. Um, I don't know how you all have been feeling lately, but the energy has felt really heavy and really intense.
mm.
And
Just, I know from people I've talked to that there's been a lot of like very low energy, depression, feeling
Mhm.
fed up, things not flowing nicely, and a lot of sadness coming up, and a lot of people's issues surfacing. And that's actually okay. It's a reflection of what's happening out in the world. We're picking up from the morphic field the concern that a lot of people have, the fear that a lot of people have. And so it can trigger similar things within ourselves, but also as we recognize this is just passing through, this is temporary. Yes, it doesn't feel very good. Yes, I need to deal with this issue. I need to let go of that old program. But as we do that, bearing in mind that this is part of an incredible shift that's happening on the planet. And even though I don't follow the news, every now and again, pieces of information come in which are really showing that the old systems are collapsing and the new ones are really already being built. So we just need to stay with an awareness that everything that we've been waiting for, working towards, is actually beginning to happen now.
This reminds me of what Marilyn, who channels Zazar, was telling us that she saw the other day, which is like for the first time ever, the kind of like chaotic movements of the like unconscious or the density or the darkness in the world are actually being like coordinating these like movements in the higher planes. So like they're actually like everything that's happening that's dark is actually fueling this higher consciousness and this light and this ascension pathway that we're on. And I know that I can see that happening in terms of people in the States, really a lot of people starting to really pay attention and really, really put their love and their care and want something like a system that works for everyone.
Mm.
So we can be hopeful. And for me, I know like the kind of depressive feeling, I've been feeling it too a lot. And in the last like day, it's shifted for me into like, it feels like there's this little candle of hope that's like growing.
Hey, Jules, we were chatting with Eugenia a little bit earlier, but we haven't introduced her to our global audience. Welcome, Eugenia. I'm very
Oh,
sorry.
thank you.
No.
Mm. Yeah, it's such a blessing to be with you, to share this time with you, and to just connect with the Stargate community.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you that haven't met Eugenia before, she's been with the Stargate for many, many years. And right now, she's channeling a process which goes really, really deep It's the Stargate healing chamber, and it's something that you'll get to experience a bit later, but it's incredible. But Eugenia has many hats. She channels many different beautiful energies. Do you want to say something about that, Eugenia, briefly? Just the different energies that choose to come through you?
Yeah, sometimes it's very difficult for me to say who I am or the work, or speak a little bit about the work that I'm doing. But in fact, it's connecting back to previous lifetimes and these ancient lineage, like the Essenes, the Cathars, the Templars, but especially I've been working with lineage of Yeshua and Mother Mary. So I've been channeling Yeshua, Mother Mary, working with them. And very often other realms can come through, like the dragons, like the unicorns. So it's all about connecting with these different beings and bring my work is, Alcazar was saying to me a few days ago that I was a messenger of divine love. And that for me, like, oh, yeah, it's like, in fact, is the way or the energy that I'm bringing through my work, like different ways, but connecting with that source of divine love. And that divine love can come from, like, with different signatures, so to speak. And as emissary of the divine feminine, but I also work with Yeshua, so I also connect with this high aspect of divine masculine. So, and recently I started to connect with this higher aspect that is part of Alcazar group. So, and she's the guardian of the Stargate Healing Chamber. So she's quite, her energy or vibration is different from others that I've been connecting or channeling. It's more like a very pure and very high vibration of a being. In the beginning, it felt like an angelic being. So it's the best way I can describe it. And of course, I had this aspect of Joan of Arc. Some of you may know. So it's a little bit, sometimes it's even confusing for me to explain all these connections. But at the end, it's all about bring divine love.
I think Alcazar said that you were Joan of Arc in a past life.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah,
Do you
and I had a
divorce much these
personal
days?
I had a personal flashback to a lifetime when I was like in a male body, like a soldier who was like absolute, like the like sacred like lion heart energy that came through when I was remembering that. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful.
That was quite something. It was in London workshop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it has been quite a journey of remembrance,
yeah.
like
So
picking these different pieces and bringing all of them together.
and they're all connected.
Yeah.
I really see that. They're all here with the Essenes and the work that they were doing in the time of Yeshua and before and after. That essence of spirituality, like empowered direct connection spirituality, I see that being carried forward by these lineages of the Cathars, the Knights Templar, Joan of Arc. And so there's this like divine through line. And as I was, so I came to Portugal for a month just to kind of relax and do a digital nomad kind of a thing. And as I was telling people I was coming here, people kept saying, you have to check out Freddie Silva's work. And so in doing that, I started to learn about the Knights Templar. And I was like, oh, of course Eugenia is from Portugal. Like this makes perfect sense. Because my understanding is that the Knights Templar actually made Portugal like the first nation state in Europe at the time. And they brought this great wealth. And there's a Gaia TV series called Mysteries of the Knights Templar. And in that series, they talk about the Knights Templar being connected not only to Portugal, but also to Scotland very strongly, and Bonnie Prince Charlie. And my little brother died in a past life fighting for Bonnie Prince Charlie. And when they mentioned that, Bonnie Prince Charlie was actually like the Grand Master at the time of the Templars. And before like I even knew what war that was, I was like, oh, that's the war that my little brother died in. So it's like these knowingnesses can come back to us as we learn about history. And so the other piece that like seriously like gave me so many goosebumps that I saw in that Gaia TV series is that the Knights Templar actually knew about the Americas before Columbus did. So they had access to these maps that were very, very ancient that like, for example, they show Antarctica without ice. So they were holding and connecting to very ancient knowledge and wisdom that's been held for humanity. And in fact, their cover story during the Crusades was that they were there protecting people who were going there for religious reasons, but actually they, according to this Gaia TV series, they were there looking for remnants from Atlantis. So this is, to me, what these lineages represent is this, the divine secrets of humanity, our divine origins, like this power that we've had and this knowledge that's been lost.
Mm.
And yeah, I feel it. And someone put in the chat, oh, Dagny put in the chat, Port of the Grail, Portugal. So we wanted to bring these elements into the live stream today because this is a time when humanity really is being asked to stand up and claim our power. And it really feels, astrologically, people are saying this, and I feel it really a lot intuitively and have been for years, that the next 10 years, the way that the systems will be structured is going to essentially like cement and solidify the kind of like playing field of society for the next like 100 years. And with AI and many of the upheavals happening around the world, you can really see this. And so it's time to like infuse this love of like abundance for all and systems that work for everyone and just claiming this individual power. And so the last piece I wanted to say that like I learned in the same TV series was that the Knights Templar actually had a huge role in establishing the United States of America, as their vision for it was a nation of free people. And when I heard this, I was like, whoa, like our origins are so amazing. Like, and what an inspiration for what we can like vision and intend. And so apparently some of the treasures and things that they amassed great wealth. Apparently they had like when they were founding Portugal, the Knights Templar had like the equivalent of like $2 billion worth of wealth today. And one of the things they did is they went and they buried treasure in the Americas, which was later uncovered and used to fund the Revolutionary War. So it's a bit of a diatribe, but I'm just nerding out on the little pieces that I've gotten about these lineages and what they've been holding and intending to protect. So one of the things I've been doing is I'm near Lisbon right now, and I've been going and vibing out some of the palaces of Sintra. And Eugenia, you told me to go to, what's the name of the place?
Quinta da Regaleira.
Thank you. I can't say it for some reason. But you told me to go there. Why? Explain.
Um, the owner or the last owner or the one that created all that, it's like it's even difficult to describe it, because if you need to see and to go there, but see what is there, and you can see like a lot of mystery and codes everywhere, and the smallest things. It's every detail as some kind of encoded frequency or information. So I know really in detail the story about that, the Quinta, that place, but it was like someone that made all all those buildings and strange things. He was related with Masons, like secret societies. They were related with the Templar, and they built there something with some kind of intent. And if you go there, you feel the activation. You
Yep.
feel the well. It's like a poço, like
Yeah.
a place you go down, deep down, and then all these like caves and tunnels.
Yeah.
You feel like, for me personally, when I went there maybe 2 years ago, and I was coming from a Stargate workshop, that's what was the most curious. So I was still vibrating in the Stargate frequency, and I was attracted, guided to go there. And the energy is quite something. And there's a beautiful ode to the divine feminine. I don't know if you saw that little church, like a chapel, but
Yeah.
very small. Like Christ is crowning, I don't know, putting a crown on Mary, on the divine feminine.
Oh.
So that is at the altar. It's completely different from the other churches around with the Christ on the cross,
Yeah.
at the cross. So it's you feel the divine feminine there. Even the sacred geometry is in every detail. So, and it has a lot. People are studying all the symbolism, all the carvings, the statues. So there's it's so rich in details and in mystery. So people, they go there, try to resolve everything or to have a deep understanding. But what I'm feeling, and that is something that I received before when I went to Tomar, that is it was the center of Portugal, or of that nation that the Templar wanted to build. I was guided to go there by Mary Magdalene, and they were very devoted to Mary Magdalene. So my mind was trying to connect and try to, like uncover, understand with the mind all the symbols, all the paintings that were there, like in all the buildings around. But I was with such a dizziness because my pineal was so activated that I could not see. So, or like move my eyes so much. So I was very limited in my vision. And that made me like go inside and start to feel. And it was not about trying to understand with the mind. It was more about feeling and allow the activation. And that is the same in Kindergalera. Like in the past, we need to go to study those symbols and to have this like secret knowledge. But right now, many of us that were part of these lineages, it's my feeling, it's like you went through the initiations that you needed to, in this moment of now, in this lifetime, to really allow them to be activated. So you go to those places, it's like you are being activated, even if you don't understand. It's like an exchange. It's always feel like an exchange, like you help something to activate and something is activated in you as well. So it's the most powerful way to experience these places, like go with a open mind and open heart and connect with energy there.
Yeah. So yeah, when you told me to go, you told me that the Druids and the Templars left like amazing imprints there.
Yeah,
And you can feel it. Like
you can feel it.
yeah. And it's really interesting because there are layers of history, and there's that initiatic well, which it looks like it's made out of rocks at the opening, and then you go down, and it's like a tower, like a medieval tower-looking spiral. And they say that it was an initiation more recently, um, that they would have like into the, I think it was the Freemasons at that point, but they would hold the sword, or maybe it was like as old as the Knights Templar. I'm not sure, but they would hold the sword near their heart, and they would go in with like the blindfold on, and they would make their way down, and they would go through this cave, and at one point they would walk across stones in the water, and they would end up at that chapel that you described, and then they'd be welcomed into the Brotherhood.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
beautiful.
super magic. That's what I learned from the BBC article I read about it. But we made
And
a
you
little
have so
video.
many different
Yeah.
like interpretations of the place, you know, but
Yeah.
so it's more about, it's very interesting to know what people they are like studying about and connecting the dots and uncovering there, but it's really about the feeling and allow. And that well was about death and rebirth too.
Mm, cool.
So it's
So
interesting.
we're gonna kind of vibe out this place. We made a video with some of the footage from Quinta de
The regaleira.
Regulator. Okay,
Regaleira.
we go. We
But the
got it.
translators are having a hard time.
Yeah, but they love us right now. So we made a little video just with some of the footage there, and we invite you just to tune into the energy, because in a few moments we'll go deep into the first meditation. We're going to be connecting with some of these lineages. We're going to be connecting also with Alcazar and Eezon. We made 2 sessions for this free Easter live stream because we knew we wanted to build a really strong energy field and go really deep. So when you watch this video, just tune into the energy behind it. So someone asked in the chat, what is Sintra? Sintra is an area outside of Lisbon, and it was gifted to the Knights Templar by the first king of Portugal a long time ago. So it's still like, but there are several palaces in that video. The whole place still has this amazing vibration.
The interesting thing about this whole history that we've been talking about is that we're all in a place now of it's time to know who you really are. And so these memories are coming up for people, these experiences are being shared, because it's about remembering, as Alcazar calls it, remembering again the fullness of who you are, and that you carry within you some really powerful lifetimes that you can bring forth those skills and abilities from those other lifetimes into the now. And so the intention of sharing all this today is that it's about just supporting communities. And that's what the Templars were, and that's what the Essenes were. Communities that were supporting each other. And that communal energy is something that's so important in these times right now. Alcazar's been stressing it for years, but it's more and more important as we move into this next few years. Mhm. So, do we move into a meditation now?
The energy is still kind of like sparkling through.
Mm.
Okay, so are you all ready to go deep? If so, get ready, close your eyes, go inside. You know what to do. If anyone here is new to Stargate, this is going to be an energy transmission and not just a guided meditation. So throughout, we'll ask you to invite various things like the energy of the earth, and all you have to do is silently ask inside. And then that's essentially giving your permission for spirit to work with you, for these transmissions and these energies to come to you. So we'll work with an etheric stargate, which is the higher dimensional consciousness that anchors into the sacred geometry of the stargate. And it's going to take us on a journey.
So we're going to ask you to close your eyes, relax, let the body be comfortable. And we're going to turn our cameras off just to support you really going inside. Beloved ones, we greet thee, 'tis Alcazar. And we invite you to simply relax. Let your body be comfortable, either seated or lying down. In these meditations, there's nothing to do. It is simply about relaxing and receiving. Very good. And so we invite each one of you now just to ask inside for the energies of the earth, for the energies of Gaia to come up into your body, into your energy field.
And so we are calling for the energies of the earth. Each one of you just asking inside. And with the asking, feel, be receptive, and feel as the energy of the earth begins responding to you.
Very good. And now each one of us asking for an etheric stargate, that's the consciousness of the stargate, to come down around you visualizing or imagining that you're seated or lying down inside a Stargate.
And so asking for the presence of this etheric Stargate to form around you, visualizing self seated within this magnificent structure, the Stargate, and now asking inside for the activation of your etheric Stargate.
We call for the activation of all the Stargates around the world, the physical ones and all these etheric ones. They all connect energetically, creating an energetic field or grid around the planet. And so now we are going to vibrate your etheric Stargate. Nothing for you to do, just relaxing. As we start to vibrate the Stargate grid, your Stargate, faster and faster. And as we do so, we move up through the energetics of the different dimensional layers or levels of existence. And so as we are starting already, we are moving from the third dimensional frequencies through the fourth and into the fifth dimensional vibration. And we continue vibrating your Stargate faster and faster, moving into the sixth dimensional energetics, and now merging into the frequency ranges of the seventh dimension, where we pause for a few moments.
And we ask each one of you here in the seventh dimension to ask inside for a strong seventh dimensional energy field in your etheric Stargate.
So we are calling for strong seventh dimensional energy in the whole of the Stargate grid system. And as you ask, your Stargate gently radiates a very soft energy to you. Nothing to do, just simply relaxing as these energies vibrate you on a physical and energetic level. Nothing to do. Very good. And these energies will very slowly and gently uplift your own energetic. And so after a few moments, you're actually vibrating in harmony with the seventh dimensional energies around you. And these energies vibrate you on a physical level, at a cellular level, and even at the level of your DNA. But also, they vibrate that which we call your higher dimensional DNA, that part of self that has access to past lives, access to higher dimensional realities, that part of self that is in the process of being reawakened, reactivated, as you begin to know more and more of who you are. So we continue now to vibrate all the Stargates faster and faster.
So vibrating into your eighth dimensional frequencies, and as all the Stargates around the world increase their vibration, the entire energy field moving up into your ninth dimension now, continuing to accelerate, vibrating through your 10th dimensional frequencies into the 11th, and merging now into your 12th dimension, where we bring all the Stargates to a gentle pause. And we ask each one of you to invite a strong 12th dimensional energy field.
We call for a strong 12th dimensional energetic in all the Stargates in this global meditation. And as before, simply by relaxing, Slowly, slowly, your own energy continues to rise until you start to vibrate in harmony with those 12th dimensional energies radiating from your etheric stargate. It happens all by itself. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. And as you vibrate at this 12th dimension, most of you are aware that you become more sensitive to the benevolent beings who are available to assist us in this awakening process.
And so the first group of beings wishing to join you is so often the angelic realm, for they have been known for thousands of years by humanity. And so we ask each one of you now just to invite the presence of the angels.
We call for the presence of the angelic realm and just feel, here they come. Just noticing the energy gently shifting around you as the angels bring their presence into this global meditation. Come closer, angels. You can invite them to come closer. Feel their loving presence and the energy around you.
And the ones known as the Elohim Council, wishing to bring their energy forward in a stronger way. So just asking inside, we are calling for the presence of the Elohim Council of Angels.
And just feel as the Elohim bring more of their presence here. They are the ones that are overseeing the Stargate work. Very good. And so we now invite each one of you to call forth the presence of the Blessed Mother, the one known as Mary or Maria, Mother of Yeshua, Jesus.
And so we call for the presence of the Blessed Mother Mary.
And feel, here she comes, gently bringing her presence, divine feminine energy, divine motherly energy, coming gently into this meditation. Come closer. You can invite her to come closer, to hold you if you wish. And this gathering around the world right now, we are focusing on the Divine Mother and now Mary Magdalene. So let us invite her presence also.
And so asking, we are calling for the presence of Mary Magdalene.
And feel, here she comes. A soft, gentle energy also. Mary Magdalene, partner of Yeshua. Feel, feel. Very good. Very good. And so, to complete this trio, let us invite this one, Jesus, Yeshua, Sananda, to bring his energy into this global meditation.
So each one of us asking inside, we are calling for the presence of Jesus the Nazarene, the Master of Love.
And feel, Yeshua, Sananda, feel. And there are many enlightened beings who would like to participate in this global meditation, many masters. And so we ask each one of you just to invite the enlightened ones who would like to come and support this global meditation. So asking inside, calling forth all the ascended masters to bring their supportive energy into this time of human awakening. Very good. Very good. And so now we are going to invite this one, Eugenia, to allow whichever words and energies would like to come through her to share with this beautiful gathering of open-hearted Stargaters around the world. So Eugenia.
Beloved ones, my beloved friend, my sisters, my brothers, I am with you. I am Yeshua. And I am with you. I'm reaching out my hand to you, to each and every one of you. Come, my brother. Come, my sister. To the kingdom of heaven that lies within you. I am here to guide you. I am here to show you the way. Allow your heart to open. And connect with mine, heart to heart. We are one. We are equals. We are brothers. We are sisters. We are family. We are one. There's no gender. There's no barrier. We vibrate as one light. My beloveds, in great joy and celebration, I come to you. And I embrace you with all my love, with all my compassion. I'm holding you in my arms. I'm holding humanity. You are my beloveds. And I am here to support you. I am Mary, the one that you call the mother. Yes, you can feel me like your mother, your divine mother. You can feel me like your friend, your dear friend, your dear sister that is walking this path along with you. We have been waiting for this moment for such a long time. We have been preparing the way for so long, waiting for this moment to come, because we all knew that the time would come when the light would return to the heart of humanity. Hold this light in your hearts. Know that you are the light. And I give you this extra light this torch. With this beautiful and pure light. That cannot be extinguished. And that will help you to find your way in the middle of the dark. You are holding this beautiful light that I'm giving you right now. Remember to remember of this light. This light will remember your own light and will guide you each step that you take. Even though you cannot see clearly what is ahead, you trust this light. And you are holding this light not only for you, but for those around you, for humanity. I will be more present in your life. See the beauty of this light. Allow this light to give you hope, faith in the future that lies ahead you. And that this new time, this new era that you are in, remembering the love that you are and how loved you are. Right now, feel that you are surrounded by the Essenes, that are coming together to assist you. They are coming together as one. One community, united by their hearts, by the light, by the love, held in this field of freedom, of abundance.
And beloved ones, this one, Sananda, is very connected to the galactic realms. And so we would like also to invite the presence and support of the Galactic Command. Beings from around your universe who have come together in many, many craft that are right now surrounding your earth, some of which are even within your very atmosphere, unseen most of the time. And so Alcazar steps aside for the commander who wishes to say a few words at this moment of time. The commander speaks, and I greet thee on behalf of the whole of the Galactic Command and beyond. We are here at this time to add our love and our support, our understanding and our watchfulness, to add all these to the energetic of transformation of humanity and this beautiful earth. We are with you. As you are beginning to understand, you are so much more than you have thought you are. You are so much more than you have been living. And the support now from many different realms and dimensions, the support now is for you to awaken, to shed the old, to emerge anew, like the butterfly, like the snake shedding its skin, moving into the new you. The old you cannot do this, for the old you is the one that is being shed, let go of. We are here to assist in the shedding of the old, and this happens through your understanding and allowing the new. The old drops away as you become more empowered by the new you. As we often do, we are offering to each and every one of you few moments in a cocoon of energy We will, for those who give us permission, project down to each one of you individually a column of light to enclose you temporarily in a space where just your energetics exist. You are surrounded by white light, and into this column of light, or this cocoon, we can project energies from your superconscious self, your higher self, to support this awakening process, this remembering process, as Alcazar calls it. For this, we need your permission. And so if you wish to experience this cocoon, please give us your permission now. If you prefer not to, simply say no, thank you. And as we always say, if we do not get the response, we will assume it is a no, thank you. So now we invite you simply to relax. Nothing to do. And from one of our many craft, we will bring you a column of white light, which will come down and surround you. And so we begin this process right now. And so coming down around you is a column of white light, creating around you a cocoon of energy, so that no energies from around interfere with your own energy. Because you are all unique, the energies we bring to you in a few moments in your cocoon are unique to you, guided by your superconscious self. So, the first energy that is coming in a moment into your cocoon is an energy to support relaxation and opening. So, first energy coming into your cocoon right now. Gentle energy coming to you. Almost breathing it in gently, allowing the body to relax a little more, the heart to open a little more effortlessly. Let it just happen in this energy that we are bringing to you. Feeling the heart gently relaxing and becoming more open. Very good. And as we have said, Sananda is very connected to the galactic. And so this one Sananda will be projecting into your cocoon his divine love, coming again through your superconscious self. And so, beloveds, here it comes into your cocoon now. Sananda, gently loving you. And as this loving energy continues to flow to you, the commander steps aside for this one, Eezon, who wishes to share a few words with you whilst you are still in your cocoon, receiving the love of Sananda. I am Eezon. I am with you. Continue to receive the love pouring into your cocoon. I come at this moment of now to bring you an understanding of the vastness of all that is. An understanding that is deep, deep within you. As you are vibrating in Sananda's love, my words carry a resonance that can begin the process of deep remembering. You know who you are, for you are creators in your own right. Relax, let these words and the energies behind the words wash over you. Not trying to understand or think about. Just let these words be nothing more than vibration or music flowing through you. I am, with my voice and vibrations, offering you a deep connection to the vastness that you are. Planting a seed of deep remembrance as you bask in the love of Sananda in your cocoon. From your human perspective, the universe is beyond your imagining. You cannot comprehend the size of it. And yet, beloveds, you are more than this universe. Impossible for your mind to grasp, yet deep, deep inside, there is a knowingness which these vibrations are triggering a small seed of deep knowingness. I am Eezon. I remain with you for the next few moments. I will hold an energy as the Galactic Commander holds your cocoons. As Sananda continues to vibrate his love in your cocoon. And this one, Alcazar, has few words to say through this one, Julieanne, as Eezon continues to hold this energetic field. We invite you all to totally relax and receive.
So, beloved ones, feel as the intensity of this energetic transmission from this one Eezon is gently growing in the background. Very good. As you may know, Eezon has the ability to channel energies from these other universes. Why? Because these universes make contact with each other at critical moments in the evolution of your multiverse. And so feel as right now, Eezon is weaving an energy that can come in from one of these universes, coming in right now. Nothing to do. Allowing this golden light to pour in. Your multiverse has many universes, some of which are far advanced from the one you are in. And so as contact is made, codes of advanced consciousness are stirring within you, activating in your high dimensional DNA. Relax. Again, we say there is nothing to do. And energies from one other universe also wishing to blend in this meditation. And so feel, here it comes, coming right now. You may sense this as an electric blue color. It is not necessary, but you may feel a kind of electricity. Allow this too to flow around you. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. And beloved ones, this one, Yeshua, in the form of his higher self, Sananda, still holding this energy field. alongside each and every one of you, alongside his beloved Mary Magdalene, his mother, the divine feminine, through both of these beauteous ones. Feel as together they are forming a unity. Three become one. And together they are radiating the Christ consciousness. They came to this your earth as a demonstration, as a harbinger of what is possible for human consciousness. And their gift this day is to radiate an energy to humanity right now through your connection. And so feel the energy of these beings, Yeshua, the Magdalene, and the Mother, as one. And we invite you to absorb and radiate this energy. You can imagine the earth as one golden pearl of consciousness, and you are radiating the energy from these other universes, still very strongly transmitted, but it may feel more soft simply because you are now in harmony with these codes of consciousness. And so radiating universes of light, advanced consciousness, just with your intention, absorbing and radiating to humanity, to the earth.
And now, beloveds, these energies have touched you deeply. As your earth evolves, so does your very universe. These connections to other universes will assist in this process of uplifting humanity, your earth, and ultimately your very universe. I am Eezon. I will talk with you again. Right now, we return you to the commander. The commander speaks. And so, beloved ones, feeling the cocoon around you and these gentle, loving energies that have been coming into your cocoon. In few moments, we will dissolve your cocoon, but allow these gentle vibrations to remain with you. When we dissolve your cocoon, you may notice the energies from your room around you coming into your space again. Stay with this loving vibration. And so now we dissolve your cocoon. Feel as it dissolves around you. I am the commander, with humanity and with you. I depart right now, in gratitude and in honor for each and every one of you. And so, beloved ones, just taking a moment just to feel self. Feel your own vibration, the softness of your energy, connecting once again with the body, feeling yourself in the body. And then sensing the room around you. And then very slowly and gently, when you're ready, allowing the eyes to come open once more. And reconnecting with the community around the world who are sharing these moments with you. And so gently coming back. Okay. I think there's all kinds of amazing things about to be revealed to each one of us as we move along our individual paths of awakening. So are we going to take a little break now, Jules?
Yes. So let's move directly into the break so that we can all stay connected to the field. And when we come back, we're going to go into a second meditation, and we're going to go very deep with the Stargate healing chamber work that Eugenia has been bringing through. So that was super powerful energy, and we're going to dive in and see where else this field wants to go today.
So it's just coming up to 1:30. And so let's just take a 15-minute break. Grab some water if you need. And then we'll come back at 45 minutes past the hour.
If you're on Zoom, it will be the same Zoom link. If you are on YouTube, it will be a different link. So I'll ask Brenda to pop the link to session 2 in the description on YouTube, and we will see you there. Okay.